All right. Let's get this craziness started. Simba, what is going down? Justin, how you doing? Rewards for next month seem acceptable. Okay. I haven't looked to see. I didn't read any of the info actually. Um. Oh, what a momento! Isn't it very late there? Yeah. Not. What time is it? It's 10:30, so it's not too late, but much later than I normally stream. But I had a nap earlier today. We've got the arena wins just started, or oh, wait, hang on. Oh, maybe I need to relog. But we should have the arena wins event, and I'm a little bit short on T1A, which it hasn't happened for quite a while. Normally I've got too much T1A, but currently I need a little bit more if I want to rank up 5 stars. Rar, how are you doing? How is your New Year's coming along so far? Ooh, yeah, Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's, indeed. Oh, well, we don't have arena wins yet, so we'll hold off on getting started with that. Let's just do, now let's finish this off and then go and knock out some of the side quests. Dan, how you doing? Dat Cat Raid. Oh, Cataclysm. I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing, Dan? Well, I've seen Cat streaming. I haven't seen him in chat here for a while, though. Okay. How was your New Year's, Dan? Okay. Yeah. Open my second 6-star on my account. I got Iron Patriot. Well, at least you got that bad luck out of the way now. Music Man Joe, how you doing? How you been? LK MCOC. LK, I don't think I've seen. Yeah, I don't think I've seen you before. How you doing? Yeah, I got. I think everybody is eventually bound to get a 6-star Iron Patriot. I got him not too long ago, and when I got him, I was fine with it because it was somebody new, and I was like, well, it was just my turn. So yep. There are definitely a few 6-stars that we're all gonna end up with, and it's not gonna be somebody like Hercules or like somebody crazy. Domadeus, how you doing? Mr. Cataclysm coming in with... Coming in with the raid. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Bemore, how you doing? How's the grind coming, Domadeus? Are you pretty close to where you want to be, or you still have a fair bit to get through? And are you going for the dupe on Namor, or are you going to get him the first time? Oh, ooh, that was getting close. Oh, he's really backing us up too, eh? Okay. All right. I just need to get a heavy off and... No, I think... Yeah, my... Oh, no! Oh, dear. This is not good. Not good. Jacob Showers, how you doing? Glycer? What is shakalaka? Oh, damn. Normally I have Clairvoyant when I'm doing this farming, and I usually use her for this fight, but I've got her in war currently, so... I think we should be fine. Should be okay. Hoping I can make up some of those 6-star shards from the gifting crystals after pulling that trash. Yeah, dude. And also, if you end up in the top 5% for the solo rewards and for the alliance rewards, that will be 20,000 shards in total. So that's not bad. Just past 87 million. Wanted to hit 90 before bed, so I'm right on track. Going for the dupe. Okay. Very good. I've opened 3 GGCs today. 2 were 5-star Awakening Gem Crystals. Other one was fully formed T2A. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Mr. Man, how you doing? Like and subscribe, confirm. Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I was I was kind of wanting to stream all day, but I didn't really have anything to stream because I got Arena done earlier than I usually do because I wanted to. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer to do the one Karina challenge I wanted to get done, but I ended up getting up early this morning and oh, damn, getting my ass kicked more. Yeah, got it done in about I think it was about 4 hours or so. And then after that, yeah, I haven't really done anything in the game. So here we are. I'm going for my first time 5-star. Yeah, yeah. You tell him, Jacob. You tell the world. So what'd you get up to for New Year's, Jacob? Ooh, let's see. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll stick with Sing Shi. Okay, okay. And then the T1A arena isn't going to take very long, so probably once I'm done with that, I'll do probably just some auto fighting for the side quests because I still have Heroic and Master to do. So, well, the last quest for both of those. Parasite, what is shakalackin'? I'm surprised there's that this many people late at night. I thought there'd be like 2 or 3 people, but okay. Okay, okay. So I did the O Canada Karina challenge to get another 6-star Nexus, so that I would have 4 in total when the basic crystal updates in just over a week. And then so I finished that challenge today. I haven't claimed the rewards yet. But shortly after finishing, I see that the offer for January has a 6-star Nexus as part of the offer. So I don't really know what to think about that. If I were spending money, I would absolutely get that offer. I think it's pretty decent. But because I'm not spending money, yeah. But the 30 Nexus crystals are pretty nice. The T3A or the Thronebreaker Selector thing, I would probably take the T3A, I guess. It's not that much. But then the 6-star Nexus right now has a fair bit of value to me just because of the basic going to be updated in a few days. Normally, I like having the 6-star base, 6-star Nexus in that offer wouldn't be that appealing, but because having multiple opportunities to choose one of 3 champions wouldn't be too bad at all. So yeah. So sometimes, yeah, no, I don't have enough other bleeds on him. Otherwise, using that L, oh, we got him down. Okay, using the L1 would do him in with enough bleeds on him. How many Karinas you got left? 2 more. I have the Inhuman one and the Star-Lord one. And to be honest, after doing the I had a little bit of anxiety actually over the O Canada one because I've never used Sabretooth. And so it wasn't so much about using him, but it was about getting the persistent charges and not losing them was my worry. And I got down to Maestro and only had 1 persistent charge left. So so it ended up working out okay. But I think like if I had lost the persistent charges from Sabretooth, that if you lose the charges, then you lose all the Furies that you've saved up. The Maestro fight would have gone a lot worse than it did. Oh, that's weird. The last I looked, it had like 40 seconds until the Arena Wins went live. Okay. So we will hold off on doing the arena wins, and we will go in and just auto fight through these last couple quests here. Let's see. 12:39 Saturday night. I stay late. I'm gonna go to sleep around 3. Oh, so you're gonna be up for a while yet. Starting the day lazy. Who are you looking for in the 6-star pool? Mainly, let me bring it up here so we can see. Entering the basic pool. Who's gonna be in there? So I would like. Oh, this is gonna be really bright because the background is white. So just be prepared for some bright light. I warned you. I warned you. So mainly it's Hercules that I would like. New champion, good champion. So that's the main purpose why I want the 6-star Nexuses. But also a dupe for Spider-Man 2099, a dupe for Penny Parker, a dupe on Starkey, and I'm really hoping that in the upcoming featured, I'm really hoping. So Kitty Pryde, Nimrod, Null, those are the ones that I want from the upcoming featured. They'll be in the basic in April. Cersei, Icarus, I don't really care. It'd be nice. They'd be new. Anti-Venom, same thing. Nice would be new. But I'm really hoping that in the upcoming feature, Hyperion will also be in there. So Kitty Pryde is who I really want from there. Nimrod and Null would be nice. And then also if Hyperion were in there. Oh man, if Hyperion is, I'm gonna have. I think I'm at 160 currently. 160 6-star shards. Yeah, 166, and then. Wait, let me see how much longer we have. Okay, we've only got a day for the gifting. Yeah, and then I think for solo rewards, I should end up in the top 5%. So that's another 10,000 6-star shards. And then I'm pretty sure the Alliance is going to end up in the top 5% as well, which is another 10,000. So that's 20,000. So I should be almost at 200,000 6-star shards. Made a fun rank up, took Nimrod to rank 5 and gave him a generic Awakening Gem. Okay. I think that's a pretty good rank. Like, good. But I don't think people would consider that just to be a fun, rank up. I think he's quite good. So not bad at all. So I've never gotten one 6-star feature ever. If Hype is in it, I'll go for it. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I really hope he is. Because I'm pretty sure I'll do the basic arena for him in March. So if I'm able to pick him up from the feature, I don't need to do that arena. Which percent do you think 18,000 points in solo gifting will land you? Maybe the top 10%? No. It won't get you the rank rewards, I don't think. Because I'm pretty sure the final milestone is 32,000. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the final milestone was 32,000. 35,000. So yeah, you wouldn't even get the rank rewards then. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even think maybe you would end up with this then? I don't even know if you'd get that. But yeah, 18,000, I don't think you'd be in the rank rewards. Okay, let's continue on with the auto fighting. Yeah, 35. I don't know what the final milestone is for the Alliance rewards, but the payout for them for the rank rewards should be on the 6th. I think is what they were saying. What about 93,000? I think 100,000, a little bit more than 100,000 would probably be the top 5%. So I would think the 93,000 would probably be there as well. I would assume for the most part, really anything from 32 to 64,000, I think would a little bit more than 32. So let's say 40 to 60, well, to 70,000, double the final milestone would probably be the top 5%. So, but yeah, under the final milestone, you're probably not looking at any of the rank rewards. Although in other years though, pretty much everyone was in the top 5%. So, but we'll find out in about a week, a little less than a week. And I don't remember. Do any of you remember if for Summer of Pain, when we got those rewards, did we have to claim them or was it automatic? Because there's the T5CC selectors. So if it's something that goes into like you have to claim, so you have some time to claim it, I might wait to claim them until the 6-star feature updates. Because if Kitty Pryde, if I get her from that feature, I'll take her to rank 3 pretty quick, I think. And so as it is right now, I've got 2 mutant T5CC. But if I were to pick her up, take her to rank 3, I would probably select mutant for both T5CC selectors, just so that I've got 2 on hand for whenever I have the resources to rank for Apocalypse. But I'm also thinking that if I don't get her, then I might just take Cable to rank 3. So it might just be best to go ahead and pick mutant for the T5CC anyways. I think it can be hoarded, BG collected it after a week or so. Okay. Yeah. Rank rewards for solo milestones are somewhere at 18,000, somewhere, so anyone crosses that might get last rank rewards. Okay. So you didn't need all milestones to be able to get the rank rewards then. Okay. So it is okay. Yeah. So if that's the case, then I won't be claiming them until I open the featured crystals. So I'll have more than 10 to open anyways, and then hopefully out of 10, hopefully I get Kitty Pryde. Jeez. I think I would take Null to rank 2. I'd probably take Nimrod to rank 2. Hyperion, if he were in there and if I got him, I'd probably take him to rank 3. Eligibility is lower for solo rank. Okay. So then, yeah, you might, but that would still, yeah, because that is just over half of the final milestone. So yeah, so if anything, probably the first level. I guess it depends how you look at it. Either you could look at it as the first level or the last level of the rank rewards for the 18,000. Do you think the cutoff for Hercules will be low like Doom? Dude, I don't think so. But I could absolutely see it being possible, because I do think people would be scared off from going for the first round because, yeah, same idea as the Doom thing. And because of that, I keep going back and forth whether or not I want to go for him, because I don't want to spend units, because I can do 65 million in the basic without any cost, any unit cost. So I keep going back and forth with putting up 65 million, maybe using like 1,000 units to get to 70, 72. If I don't get him as a 6-star, well, I'll get him as a 5-star. Great. But there's also the possibility that if I put up 65, 72, 75, that, yeah, he does go crazy low because people are afraid, to put in too much work and miss, and then I end up picking him up. So I keep going back and forth. And it's not that far of. Wait a second. I mean, no one expected that. Yeah, no. So, like, I don't see it happening, but I absolutely see it being possible. So, I don't. If I were more concerned with prestige, I think I would absolutely do that. Any idea who will be in the featured arena with Hercules? I think it would probably be one of the new champions. So Sauron or Toad is what I would guess. Because I think the first arena of the month is always one of the new champions, right? So the only thing that could really affect the Hercules arena, like without it being, for it not to be super crazy high, is only if whoever is in the featured is top 5 prestige or higher than Hercules for prestige. And I don't think that would be the case, but if it were, I could see the Hercules results being, it's going to be high regardless, but not as high as we're thinking. Because I think it's going to be about 100. I think it's going to be between 90 and 105, which would be by far be crap, getting my butt whooped here, which would be by far the highest for the basic arena. But yeah, Justin, if somebody's got time when that arena drops, you know, my only thing against doing a grind for a champion is really just the waking up early to get the extra runs of my champions. Outside of that, I don't really mind doing a grind for a champion at all. But the thing is, too, I think I would feel like if I did the 65 and I figured, you know, I've got plenty of time, I could get to 80 or whatever, I would want to be spending units. But I think the only champ that I would go for in the featured arena with Hercules in the basic would be Magneto. Okay. Are you thinking to go for Hercules from the basic, Justin? Or is that kind of why you're saying, like, you kind of figure he might go low? I think anybody who doesn't have the 5-star, if you could put up 70, 80 million in the basic, I think you should. Because if you miss the 6-star, you'll still get the 5-star. So it wouldn't be a total loss. Granted, yeah, you're working toward getting the 6-star, but hey, the 5-star as a consolation prize wouldn't be too bad. And really, there aren't that many other opportunities where if you're going for a champion as a 6, outside of like maybe featured Cavs, if you're going for a champion as a 6, where you could end up with the 5. So the thing is, too, with Hercules, though, a lot of people did grind for him the first 2 rounds when he was in the featured. A lot of people have spent a ton of units getting him from crystals. He's obviously not going to be as common as Doom. But I think you might see a lot of people who've never actually gone for a champion go for him. So yeah, it's going to be a really hard one to predict for the scores. I'd like a 5-star Herc for 7.4. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think from the basic, normally a 5-star, the highest we've seen is like 24 to 26. If I were specifically going for Hercules as a 5-star from in the basic, I'd be trying to go to about 32 to 35. Yeah, I think I'll put up above 30 million. Probably there you go. Yeah. I think 32 to 35. You should get him as a 5-star. Probably lower, but if I really wanted him, that's what I would be doing for the 5-star. That's also partly why I haven't opened too many of the current featured 5-star. because I don't really want to get him. Because if I were to get him as a 5-star from the feature, then what I was suggesting of doing for that grind for the 6-star, I wouldn't be considering whatsoever. Because then if I miss, I would just be duping the 5-star, which I guess that's not terrible. So I love my 6-star hurt. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody who has them is a 6-star or 5-star really enjoy them. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I had him as a 5 and played with him, I might appreciate him. But and I've never even read his abilities. So till February, no champ grind for me. I have all the champs. The next month is 5 for collection. Okay. Let's see how this works out. This should be okay now for auto fighting, actually. Because I think it was the node that was going to be the problem earlier. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's turn that off and just go at it. But yeah, going for Hercules in the arena is going to be a tough decision, though. Especially, mainly for anybody going for the 6-star. And I don't think it would be like Doom. Well, maybe it would be like how Doom went low and then super high. Well, not super high, but went much higher round 2. I don't know, because the thing is too, in the basic arena, because of the limitation the 6-stars have, you just really can't see those kind of crazy scores. Like even Sung Shi, when he went for 72, 75, that would have cost not a ton of units on refreshing, but that would have cost a little bit for refreshing. But I don't know, like if Hercules is worth like 5,000 to 10,000 units to somebody. Yeah. As it is now, I don't think that there's anything that I need to be doing over that time. So I would definitely have the 3 days free. But yeah, it's just a matter of whether or not I want to be waking up that early. And yeah. What is the highest 5-star cutoff for now? 20. Let's see. I think it was like 25, 26 for Odin. In the basic. Okay, get ready. It's gonna get bright again. It's gonna get bright. Yeah, Odin at 23 round 1, 26 round 2. Prior to that, it was Strife at 22. And I think Strife was the first one to go over. So the Daredevil one doesn't count because that was prior to the changes where they reduced the points that 6-stars would get you. So after that change, yeah, Strife was the first one over 20 at 21 and 22. And then Odin at 23 and 26. Sung Shi at 23. I don't know what he went for round 2. Yeah, so it's very seldom to see a 5-star in the basic go outside of the teens and then go like anything over low 20s. But yeah, I would absolutely expect Hyperion. I would absolutely expect Hercules to be in the 30s. Low to mid 30s probably. And the featured, I think, 51 and 53. So 58, I think, was the highest in the featured. Oh, no, damn. Doom went for 78. Okay, holy cow. All right. But one of the things, too, I'm kind of looking forward to, I really want to see the results of both rounds of the basic for Hercules, just because that will give us an idea of what the ceiling would be. So if ever you want to go for somebody in the basic, you know what kind of the highest is that somebody could go for. Because I can't think of anybody who would be in the basic anytime soon that would go higher than Hercules. The only one possibly might be Kitty, but she doesn't have the prestige, so I don't think good champion, probably fun to play, but missing that prestige, I think that would reduce a little bit what people would be willing to put up in arenas for. Although, you know what? All of this being said, too, right? Don't forget now that all of these scores that we were looking at, those are when the bots were still pretty common, right? I mean, we're probably going to see them come back over time, but they'll probably be out. Like, they probably won't be a part of this arena. 28 will get Hercules in the first round. If I were going for him as a 5-star, I would not stop at 28. Yeah, I absolutely wouldn't stop at 28. To be honest, if I wanted him as the 5-star and I were just going for him as a 5, I'd probably be looking to put up low 40s. I don't think that's going to be required. I do think low to mid 30s would be sufficient, but I hate grinding the basic arena, so I would make sure that whatever I'm putting up is going to be enough to get it done. Come on. All right, thank you. I won't stop at 38. Yeah. I know it's gonna be high. Well, let me see. I'm getting all the names wrong. What did Doom go for? Okay, so Doom was 32. Oh wow, that's actually really high. For such an old. Yeah, I didn't even look at that. For Doom's first round, as a 5-star was 32. Like, so when you consider as a 5-star, very old, very accessible, and he went for 32. Huh. Okay. So yeah, just even taking that into consideration. I mean, granted that's the featured, but yeah. No, getting Hercules out of arena is going to be some work, I think. Ooh, I just picked up the T1A there. Maybe I don't need to do the T1A arena. All right, so we're all done with the site. Only 55% of the community is grinding for basic on average for a champion. Right, but this isn't the average champion though, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, you know, 90 to 100 for the 6-star. The possibility of going super low because people are afraid of the high scores. So yeah, I think it'd be really hard to like, you could put up any number you want as a prediction, but I don't think anybody really has a good idea of what he's going to go for. So, like, even me saying 90 to 105, that's just, I'm saying crazy high numbers because he could go for 110, 115. Yeah, it's quite possible. What I meant is comparing with featured. Right. But again, depending on who's in the feed, like, unless it's one of the new champions, this could possibly be. No. I was going to say we could see where the basic went higher than the featured, but I don't think that would be the case. Because probably the people who are doing the hardcore grinds for arena, they probably got Hercules from the featured arena when he was in there, so they're going to want the new 6-star. So those people would probably be in the featured if it's one of the new characters. So it's going to be people who've been trying to get him from crystals, or didn't have enough of a roster when he was in the feature to go for him. I think those are the people. Or somebody who's looking, well, I mean, because he's probably one of the most common R4s, right? So somebody who's considering who they want as their first R4, they're probably going for him too. So. But we will know in about a week, a little more than a week, what he goes for. If I were gonna go for him as the 6-star, I think I would be trying to get between 25 and 30 million a day. So I'd be refreshing probably every time I run 5 stars. I would refresh, and yeah, I'd probably be going closer to the 30 million a day. Because, yeah, I'd be aiming for about 105. And what could I put up? So I could put up day 1, 10. So day 1 I could do 16. So day 1 would be a lot of refreshing. After day 1, I'd be able to do 21 a day. So maybe, yeah, day 1 I'd probably have to refresh to 25, and then every other day I could refresh to 30. Because that would be 85 in 3 days, and then, yeah, maybe another 10 Sunday morning. How much can I? So for the basic, I can do 65 without refreshing. For the featured, I think I'm at 10. Let me see here. I think it's around 106. Let me check. Because when I did the grind for Doom, I put up 4 in the basic and 2 for the T4B. So there'd be, whatever I put up for Doom, it would be 6 more that I could do without any refreshing. So let me see what I put up for Doom. Yeah, so, oh damn, okay, so I could do 112 here. It's gonna be more bright light. Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this very well actually. But yeah, so this was the Doom grind here, and so I did 106. I got 185th. I could have, so, and I put up 4 million in the basic, and then 2 million in the T. So there was, and that would have just been with 5 stars, obviously. So that would have been 6 million more I could have had in the feature. So I could do 112 without any refreshing. My alliance has fully used up their units for the gifting. Oh, that's a good point too, you know. People might not... Oh, that's a really good point. Unless people are buying the units, they might not have the units for refreshing. So it is quite possible. So my 65 in the basic, I don't think you would find... Because I've got 180 5-stars. And I think there's like 200 and some, just over 200 in total. So, and no, I don't, like, there's people who have a lot more 6 stars than I do. Although the 6 stars wouldn't be that impactful. So I think you could probably find people able to put up around 72, 75 without refreshing. So without spending, yeah, so to get to 100, 105, you absolutely need to be spending. Yeah, that's I don't know. I keep, like I said before, I keep going back and forth whether or not I want to, put up as much as I can, and then just hope that he goes crazy low. Like I really could see it happening. I could see him going for 58, 64. So not crazy low, but crazy low compared to what his expectation would be. Uh, what is your score? Score for what? Relentless. How goes it? How's it coming along? So you must have you must have been pretty bored to go and record an hour and a bit of that side quest and then post it. Well, not even that, but with 4 stars. 112 million is a pretty decent score. So when I went for Sung Shi, that was the first time that 6 stars were in the arena. Actually, I don't know what I could have done without refreshing because I spent about 5,000 units for refreshing and I got 142. But I think at that time people could do 120 without spending. So I would assume that if I'm doing 112, you've probably got people doing 140-ish without spending. About to pop a 5-star dual class crystal, aiming for a mutant to use one of my awakening gems on. Tell me when to pop. Uh-oh. Well, I read that late, so I'd say pop now, but I'm assuming it probably already popped on its own. But who'd you get? Who did you get? He goes, good. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Doing all right. I had a nap this afternoon, so I'm all energetic this evening, and I was a little bit short on T1A, and hey, we've got an arena for T1A. We've got the Arena Wins solo event, so here we are. Here we are. You know, if I had more units, if I had around 25 to 30,000 units, I think I would do. I don't think I would do the Star-Lord Arena challenge, but I think I would do the Inhuman one pretty soon. Was a little bored, but was a fun 4-star run. Okay, you should have streamed. That would have been a perfect thing to stream. That could have been your introduction to the streaming world. Yeah, I'd assume the Star-Lord LOL challenge would be a lot longer than the Inhumans or the O Canada one. But the O Canada one wasn't. I was expecting it to be about 5. I was thinking I was gonna do it today and tomorrow, but I ended up getting it done all this morning. So 5-star. I'd be so disappointed that it wasn't the Havoc that was next to it, but it's a mutant. Is his awakened ability good? I don't know. I think his awakened ability has to do with his combo. Let me see. Wait. Why is he not showing up here? Okay. I think I have him as a 5-star. Maybe not. Oh. Yeah, let's look this way. Wait, let me see, because I'm pretty sure I've got him as a 5-star. I may have just... Okay, yeah, there he is. Chain combo. Yeah, okay, so... Forming a medium hit, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so it's his awakened, really, that gives him all of his ability, like all of his uniqueness, I guess, really. Yeah. Because I think other than that... Okay, yeah, so no, it does matter, but yeah, that's the main thing. So if you've got him awake and you want to be watching what combo you're at and what style you're in and stuff. And I think look at that. I think I don't know which combo or freestyle or the other one, but where you can get a heal from him. Any New Year's resolution, Solar? Not to make New Year's resolutions. Do we even talk about Beast? Thought Kabam took him out of the chat list. Should I use one on him because I have two of them and I need a mutant for an Awakening Gem? I don't think I would use an Awakening Gem on Beast. If he was somebody you were expecting to be using a lot, then sure. But I don't really know how much. Yeah, especially when you consider the mutant class in general. Like, there's so many good champions in there. Not too many of them, like, a lot of them benefit greatly, but there aren't too many. I think Omega Red might be one of the very few where it's kind of a necessity for him to be awakened. But there's others like Archangel. Archangel, yeah, you could absolutely play without, but huge difference, huge benefit to being awakened. Apocalypse, really kind of irrelevant. Both Magnetos you'd want to have awakened. Beast is, yeah. What do you think when you see Beast next to a mutant charge? Scotty reference? Yeah, no, he's definitely not a mutant. I think I would. Well, the thing is too with why I didn't go through his awakening ability was there's a lot of reading there, and I know I read it once because I was interested in being able to do the heal with him, but I can never remember how, because you have to be in a certain style, and I think it's like you have to end with 2 mediums or something like that. I can't remember. It's some bunch of nonsense, and it was just like, no, this is too much to remember to do all the time. I was going to say that I would awaken Cable over Beast, but I think Beast's awakening would be more useful, but I would use Cable more. So, yeah, I would probably awaken Cable before I would awaken Beast. And I don't think that he's got any really helpful synergies either, because he was around before we started having the unique synergy stuff. And so it's just going to be, things to increase fury or precision or stuff like that, which is nice, but it's not going to be as impactful as some other of the unique synergies. Okay, so let's switch over to the maxed out 5 stars. Okay. Clear these guys. Yeah, the results for the Hercules Arena, I think unless it goes for like 75 to 82, because I think like something like that's really high but reasonable. But if he's going to go for, like, Hercules in the basics is going to go for 100, 105, like, that's crazy high. If he's going to go for 58, that's crazy low for what the expectation would be. I don't think it would be 58. But yeah. I'm hoping that, so we've got Scarlet Witch in the current 5-star feature. I'm kind of hoping Wolverine. If Wolverine is in the next 5-star feature, I might open I might just open all of my 5 stars until I get them. I was at 1 million, and then I opened some features the other day, and I think I got down to like 92 or 94,000. So I don't think I'm back over, or 920 or 940. So I don't think I'm back over 1 million yet. But yeah, if Wolverine is in the next 5-star feature, I will be opening a bunch. Are you going for round 1 or 2? If I were to go for them, I'd go round 1. I feel people will be using like 10,000 in units for refresh to get them. Yeah, and then what Justin was saying too, or somebody was saying earlier, like nobody in their alliance has units anymore, right? From the gifting and stuff. So if people are doing that, it's probably units that they're buying. If you're buying units now, you're not getting anything extra. I mean, absolutely people will do it, but... So yeah, I don't know. I'm considering just going, as much as I can put up, which would be about 65 million, and maybe refresh to 72-ish. And if I miss the 6, I get the 5, so that'd be great. And it's just a matter of if I am going to be okay waking up early those couple days. Are you thinking? No, you haven't. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that arena at all, do you? I'm hoping. So this kind of sucks for me because he'll be in the basic after he's in the arena. So I think my best bet to get him from the basic is going to be those 6-star Nexus crystals. And so what I would, if I were to get him from the arena, I have a Cosmic Awakening gem. But if I were to get him from the arena, what I would do is I would hold off on using the gem. I would open the 6-star Nexus when he's in the basic. And I've got 4 of them. If I don't get him from there, then I would use the gem. But if I were to dupe him from the 6-star Nexus, then I would use the gem on Cosmic Ghost Rider. So it's a bit of a conundrum for me. So yeah, that'll be nice for you, Relentless, to be in people's streams when they're grinding for Hercules. You can just be like, old news. I've had him for a while. Even if he's in the basic, you got a 1 out of 200 chance to pull him, pretty much. No, it would be less than that because it would be 1 out of 3. I can't. I don't know how that goes, but I know there's a formula for that because it's. Yeah, so it'd be 3 out of 200 and then 1 out of 3 from there. I think that's how it goes. Better chance in the future, whereas like 1 out of 25-ish. I think. Yeah. No, absolutely better odds from the future for sure. Yeah. But that's why I wanted that extra 6-star Nexus. Because I had 3. There's 1 for the O Canada Challenge, so I figured, hey, let's have 4 shots at this. So. When? I don't know. What about where? Do you think that 85,000 points will be top 1 to 5% for solo gifting? Yeah, probably. I think double the final milestone, and the final milestone is 35. So yeah, so 70. I think 70,000 would be the top 5%. So probably. I wanted to be in the top 5, so I wanted to make sure I was at least 100,000. But I think 85 would be okay. Yeah. Like once I hit 100,000, I was pretty confident about being in the top 5. Oh damn, it's getting windy out there. Okay, well, let's close the window. Okay. we'll do that. All I can do is hope, yeah. A GGC is 3,000 points, right? So if you did, well, if you did 5 GGCs to somebody, that would get you 100,000. But I do think you'd be okay at 85. I've been trying to find data from last year, and the lowest I could find last year for top 1 to 5 was 91. Really? Oh. Like that somebody was in the top 5% and they had 91 was the lowest you saw. So the thing is, last year was only a week long gifting. This year it's 2 weeks. So I would think that it would be a little bit higher. But I think 100,000 would be for sure, and 85 would be very close. But because the thing is too, I don't think anybody, like the only people that would be spending like crazy are the ones that were going to spend enough, like tens of thousands of dollars, to get into top 60 or top 300. If you knew there was no way you were going to get there, you're not going to be spending thousands of dollars. The only people spending thousands of dollars would be the ones expecting to be in the top 300. And absolutely, there will be people who spent thousands who miss out on the top 300. I just read all of Beast's stuff. He's so bad. His wicked literally makes it so if you don't hit a private combo, then you get punished for it. Yeah. So not too often, but like sometimes I'll start a fight with a light attack or just do a 4-hit and whatever. But yeah, doing that with Beast is not good. I hope you get him. He's a game changer. If I were concerned about prestige, I think I'd be much more interested in him actually. Regardless of how much fun or how good he is. I really don't know why I'm not that interested in him. Because even for whatever reason, even Kitty, who I only have I have her as a 5-star, but I've never used her for anything. I have both Hercules and Kitty as 4-stars. Kitty, I maxed out as a 4-star, so I do get to use her a fair bit in Arena. I should do the same thing with Hercules, for that reason, to be using him in Arena. But even before using her in Arena, I kind of wanted her, but I've never had a strong desire for Hercules. I don't know why. But it absolutely could be. Well, it was the same thing with CGR. Before I got him, I didn't really want him at all. The feature that he was in, the 2 champions I wanted were Ghost and Apocalypse. I got Ghost, which was great, and I didn't get Apocalypse. I did get CGR, but because I didn't get Apocalypse, I felt like it was I felt like I missed out. Whereas I think at the time, a lot of people, if you got CGR, it was definitely a win. But after I started playing CGR, I was so glad I got him. So it could absolutely be the same thing for Hercules too. We'll be waiting for it. Let me know if you need some help. Oh, for Relentless in the streaming. New arenas come out tomorrow, so maybe able to build up enough units for one more. Well, tomorrow is just the Sunday arenas. And I don't think in the Sunday arenas, there's not units in the milestones. So I guess it depends where you are. So yeah, if it's Sunday for you, yes, tomorrow, which would be Monday. Yeah. For one more GGC. Yeah, the regular arena is absolutely, you'd get 300 units from your starting grind for sure. But from the Sunday arenas, no. There'd be no guarantee. Because I think you get that. Yeah. I don't even know if there's battle chips in the milestones. There's battle chip per fight. But yeah, there's no guarantee that you would get 300 units. Because, I mean, you can open 1 million battle chips and not see any units. Which, dude, that sucks when that happens. That data card deal looks spicy. I might grab it tomorrow morning. I think it's absolutely worth it. If you're spending, I think it's absolutely worth it. And I was saying in Discord earlier that I kind of feel a fraction of BG's pain. So I did the O Canada Karina Challenge just for the 6-star Nexus, and it wasn't the worst thing in the world. My biggest thing is just the long fights. I don't care for long fights. So it was about 4 hours in total. Didn't spend many units. I had a ton of resources, so it was great. But yeah, like a little bit after I was done, I see the offer for $100, and you get some pretty good stuff plus the 6-star Nexus, and I was like, well, shit. so yeah, I mean, I think I understood where he's coming from beforehand. But like, I mean, it's completely my choice right now that I'm not spending. So be it. But yeah, if you're going to put all that effort and time and energy into playing the game, and then you see that people who just throw money at it get the same or better, that it does suck. And it's funny because this is like, it's only the last few months where I'm not spending. Like 8 months ago, I would have absolutely bought that offer, no question about it. But yeah, and I mean, I realize that one person not spending because of, you know, the game being broken isn't having any impact, but it means something to me. So that being said, once the game is fixed or they start responding to it better, I'll be back to spending some money, not a ton, but yeah. Well, no, I'd probably go back to what I had been doing, which was like just the July 4th Cyber Weekend, spring cleaning kind of stuff. I have an alliance mate who spent over 1,000 without looking into points last year, thinking they would place at the top 300, but unfortunately, I'm probably going to just place top 5. Oh, that would suck. That would suck. Well, hopefully they got something good if they were trading a ton of GGCs. Because I would think that $1,000 should get you a lot of GGCs, so hopefully you got something decent from that. Yeah, people who spend and play the game will be the most ahead, but goes to show you can grind till the cows come home, and someone that spends can be further along. Yeah, so like in my case, it wasn't so much like, I mean, it was one quest or lane or whatever, right? But like in BG's case, like, he's done everything in the game, and yeah, somebody who could really do nothing, like somebody who doesn't have the Karina challenges done, doesn't have Act 6, Act 7, what's available Act 7, all of the variants done, they're still ahead of him. So yeah, dude, that is kind of demoralizing. But like I said, in my case, like I'm not going to fault the game or whatever. Like, it's absolutely my choice that I didn't spend $140 to get it. So, you know, whatever. But I could see, yeah, somebody who can't spend or just doesn't want to, and then you see, you know, you've got to put in several hours, your thumbs hurt, so on and so forth, and then somebody comes by, transaction, boom, they got just the same as you or even better, right? So actually, yeah, it's far better. Hang on. Now, doing the Karina challenge is 100%. The final rewards, the Sig Stones, the T5CC selector, like when you take that all into account, that is better. But hang on. It's the timing too that made me think, right? Because I had just finished doing that challenge, and then I saw that offer come up. Oh, there we go. But it's kind of funny because what was in that offer is basically the same things that I got from that LOL lane. Okay, so so let's look. Oh, so there's the 6-star Nexus and T2A, right, and some gold. So that's from the Karina challenge. Took me about 4.5 hours. Then you come into the daily thing. You've got your 6-star Nexus. You've got T5B 3, 6 T2A. Over the month, 30 cav crystals. Damn. They should have just saved my thumbs and spent $100. I admire BG for being free to play, but he makes enough money off YouTube to where he can spend if he wants to and still keep it. Yeah, and I think, like, I'm gonna open my window again. Okay. He's so I think he would still be like, the thing that separates him from any other YouTuber is that he's at the top of the game without spending any money. So if he started spending, I don't think it would make any difference for him for where he is now, because he's already established as a good player, YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't matter. But if he starts spending, then that part of his appeal is gone, right? And then really he's the same as anybody else at the top of the game, right? And I think, like he said many times, he enjoys or enjoyed, old school games where you had to struggle through the game itself to get the best rewards, right? So when do the Karina challenges unlock? You need to be Thronebreaker to access them. There's 9 in total. 6 of them. No, probably 4 of them are pretty easy, pretty straightforward. There's 2 that are kind of difficult, and then 3 that aren't so much difficult as much as just long. So the LOL paths, the Labyrinth of Legends path that you have to do with 4 stars, are just long. They're long, and just the way that those match fights work, with a 4-star, you're gonna have to be using resources. So absolutely, somebody could do it for a lot less than it took me, for sure. But I don't think you could do them with... Yeah, no, you absolutely have to use resources. He'll be like any other YouTuber. Yeah, but in his case, it doesn't matter, though, right? Because he's, like I said, he's already established YouTuber. He's great at the game, so it doesn't matter. But if... But somebody that were... I don't think there's anybody who would watch him just because he's free to play. I think it's interesting to see somebody who doesn't spend, but is at the high end of the game. So that would be gone. That's all. But I don't think it would affect his viewership at all. Is it worth 800,000 loyalty for the 5-star Unstoppable Colossus? No. It's not worth the 1.6 for the 6-star either. The only thing for the 6-star is just adding another 6-star to your roster. That's all. So yeah, you could say the same thing for the 5-star, but getting 6 stars is a slower process. And so for me, like I got the 6 star because it's 60,000 points extra in arena. Running him twice a day, so it's 120,000 points extra in arena. Outside of that, I wouldn't have picked up the 6 star. I don't know what I would have used the loyalty on, but I wouldn't have used the loyalty on that 6 star. The 5 star when I got him was quite a while ago, and actually I think I did use the 5 star on defense a little bit after I first got him. But currently now, yeah. If you've got nothing else to use loyalty on, sure. But if you're using loyalty for the power boosts or the gray boosts for war, then probably not. But yeah, if you've got like, over 1 million loyalty and you're not using it, then sure. How much does your alliance put up for the gifting event? So I'll say like what I've put up, and I'll show what I've put up, but I'm not going to show for the alliance just because I don't think anybody would care. And we're going to end up in the top 5%. Because there's only 10 spots, like for the top spots, but just because there's other people, so maybe they don't want that known. So yeah, all I'll say is that we'll end up in the top 5%, and we have a score much higher than I would have expected. So he has spent money on the game, just not on his main account. He spent money on his other accounts, new challenges. What do you think is feeding his main account during gifting? Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's partly why. Because whenever he does those new account things, he always says he doesn't ever log into the account again. So I wonder if that's why he specifies that, so that people don't think that he, which is fine because that's people make extra accounts for that, right? I mean, he did say he's against alt gifting to main. Okay, so yeah. See, I never understood why he was so particular about never using the accounts again, but I guess that's why. So, which makes sense. Our alliance has 1.6 million, and I'm hoping for top 6 to 10, but I'm wondering if top 1 to 5 is possible. So last year, 2018, I think, 3.8 million was 10th place. No, that's not right. I can't remember. I had the numbers from a video let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Ooh. Uh-oh. I think this is probably going to do me in, isn't it? Most likely. Oh, maybe. Okay, no. Come on. Why can't I? Oh, you son of a gun. And I think. Oh, come on. We're over 2 million right now. Okay. I would think that 2 million plus should be in the top 5. I think that 1.62, but what was the final milestone for the Alliance event? Was it 1 million? Because probably anything a little over the final milestone would be the top 5%. We're just above 1.5? Okay. Let me see if I can find in 2018. No. Okay. I'm not going to be able to find it very quickly, actually. Let's see. This song is quite nice. What is it? Let's see if I can find the name of it. Oh, here's the name of it. Lion. I think that's it there. Okay, so pause that. Okay. Okay. So I think these numbers, I think they were from 2019. So this is Seaton's video. These are the bottom ones here are the individuals where they placed. So 10th place for the solo, they did a score of almost 4 million and ended up in 10th spot. So, and the numbers aren't exact, but estimation. So around $19,000. And then 10th place for the Alliance was 3.3 million. So that was a week long event. This time it's 2 weeks. So I would say probably 5 to 6.5 million would be where the 10th place Alliance would be. So yeah, and I think 2 million, 2.5, 2 million should be top 5%. Probably less. Okay. I feel like a lot of alliances went to the top milestone considering it was 20% T5CC selector. Yeah, well, the thing is, too, like, because you do also have alliances that form strictly for gifting. Like, if people didn't want to be didn't want to be in an alliance over the holidays because they didn't want to do war and AQ, they could leave and then join an alliance that all they were doing was gifting. But I think established alliances that are, a mix of big spenders, moderate spenders, blah, blah, those are probably more likely to have a higher score. Like the alliances that were formed just for gifting, I don't think their scores would actually be all that high overall. But an alliance that's together to play the game, yeah, I think their scores would be higher. But so those numbers from, and like I said, I think that was 2018. I would expect the numbers this year to be a lot higher, just when you consider the top 60, what the rewards are, right? Like, it's pretty crazy. Weapon X, generic 6-star Awakening gem, the top 30, generic gems for 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. So very significant rewards. And I would think too, for the most part, if you'd probably see a lot of people who are big spenders in the same alliance or same alliances. For example, I don't think you would see somebody who is the 5th spot in the solo. I don't think that their alliance would be top 10, right? Like, it's probably going to be, top 10%. I think their alliance is probably absolutely the top 5% and quite possibly the top 10 alliances. Thank you for putting that. No problem. Kyle Willis spent 70,000. He was spending tons just on opening crystals, though, too. Like, just champion crystals. You have the best day. An idea when the gauntlet is coming back? I don't think they never gave a specific time, but I think they had suggested the fall, so we should have seen it like October to December, which we didn't. So we were also supposed to. Oh, let me see if I can find this because I thought this was quite interesting. I haven't really been paying attention to the forums very much at all in the last little while. I just don't see a point really. But let me see if I can find. There was a post that I saw earlier today. Somebody was asking about strikers and relics. Let me see if I can find it though. Okay, let me just see. Their search thing on the forums is so bad. Oh, it would help if I could spell properly. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the post. So it's actually not the post of them asking the question. It was, I didn't realize that Kabam had actually suggested that we should have more info or a while back. So this was a post in November. I think they were just saying, you had mentioned relics and strikers, blah blah, when they're coming. And then in the first page in November, hey all, as we point out in all of our roadmap posts, timelines are subject to change and delays or outright cancellation. We haven't canceled anything, but are still hard at work on both solo competitive mode and relics. They've both seen a small delay because we are currently working to fix some pretty important areas of the game, but you should expect to hear more about them and their updated timelines next month. So that was Kabam's response in November. Next month would have been December. There was nothing more that they've said. So them telling us when the update would come, they couldn't even give us the update. Anyway, so the reason I would bring that up was I think they had suggested that the gauntlet would have been back in the fall, but really all they ever said was that it would be back at some time. So the reason I just pulled that up is just to show, they'll say things, it doesn't necessarily come to fruition. So I unfortunately, and this is partly why I'm not wanting to spend. I don't think there's very much that they are saying currently that we can really trust. I think when they're saying things, they intend to deliver, but for whatever reasons, they're not able to, unfortunately, provide information on things. They're not able to provide information on things, and I don't know if they're actually able to deliver on things that they were intending to be developing either. So you get a 25% plus more of a selector from top 10% to top 5%, consider dropping 29 just to make sure I can be top 5% to get an R3. Although not sure if 94,000 would be a guarantee to... Yeah, there's no way to know, is there? I would say a month where they need a catch-up and will need to put out the old content to do so. That's when we would see the gauntlet. Yeah. Next month would be a good time since there's not much to do next month. There's a side quest though, right? For January? Well, this month, I guess. We have to add a year to the deadline, they say, with the roadmap. Dude, it's not even that. Because there's things that they have in the roadmaps that were like 2 years ago. And I do think in some circumstances, I honestly believe that they say that they are working on things or in development that I don't think they've actually had any... They might not know how to do. Maybe they said, hey, this would be cool to have in the game. But I don't think they're at the point of even looking to develop, simply to keep our interest in the game. The only thing I would say with the solo competitive, because there is some that's developed, right? Because we've seen that in the Summoner Showdown. But strikers, I don't even know if that's even a thing. I mean, I know that they said it's, whatever, but and they provided information, but I don't think we've ever seen a preview or what it's supposed to look like. But oh no, yeah, Strikers I think we should have, right? Because they said that will be January in the upcoming update. So, so we could see it, but it could end up being like the skip special 3 button, where they introduce it, it's buggy, and then they take it out for a future update. Oh man, I don't know. Sometimes I feel kind of bad for them, and then after I feel bad, I'm kind of like, well, you know what? It's really their own doing. By the way, has everyone here done the gauntlet? Not me. I skipped it last time. The gauntlet was fun. I used Aegon pretty much. I was a few days shy of becoming Thronebreaker when it was released. Oh, well, yeah. So the thing with it too, if you had just become Thronebreaker, it might not have been all that applicable, really, right? Because you needed a pretty solid team. There were a few different options, but you needed not a super diverse roster, but like, yeah, if you didn't have like an Aegon, I really used, and it's where I started to appreciate Apocalypse. I used Apocalypse for so much of it. And it was funny because I didn't expect it. I had seen a video of somebody who was like, yeah, Apocalypse did really well. And at the time, I had no idea what team I was going to use, actually. I went back and forth with several different combinations for teams. And then I decided, okay, let me put Apocalypse on the team. It seems like he's going to be applicable for a fair bit. So, yeah, and he did so well for it. What are strikers? You can tag in a champ to do like a few hits. Yeah, so you can have a different character come to assist the character that you're using, and I think the way they've set it up is that the striker will come in and they'll give you buffs. I don't know. So like there's other games where you'll have a striker who comes in and will do like a special. I don't think that's the case here. I think it's just that the striker would come in and just give your character buffs. Like, so Wolverine is a striker. I think he would give you a regen buff. I think Juggernaut is one. He would give you an unstoppable, something like that. So I would much rather have mastery presets than strikers. You're hardcore about the mastery presets, aren't you? Oh dear. Okay, so this should be the last match. This will get us to 1.6 million. We'll pick up the T1A, and that will be it for this arena craziness. This is the first time I've done the T1A arena in months, because I wasn't ranking 5 stars at all, so I had really very little use for the T1A, and because I have way too much T2A, so I've been taking R3 5 stars to R4, and so that's where the T1A has been being used up. But now that I've got a few new 5 stars, I need the T1A to get them ranked up. And I didn't want to use Glory to get any T1A. The problem is their communication with the community. If they posted some BS lies telling that they having these things and those difficulties every 2 to 3 months, people won't complain about them. Yeah, well, yeah, no, they're very bad at communicating, and I think that their main mod or whatever form person is really poorly suited for the job. I'm gonna head out. Good night and Happy New Year, y'all. All right, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Have a good one. I hope it's seamless. I don't want it to take extra time when fighting and less fluid of a fight dynamic. Yeah, whatever we see initially, I'm pretty sure. I really feel it's going to be like just as an example, like the the canceling of the special 3. I think we'll have it for a day or two. It's going to be buggy or not work properly. They'll disable it, and we'll see it again in a future update. I think is what's going to end up happening. So I don't use the fight summary. Like when you finish your fight, and it will tell you how, like a bunch of info, like where you took most of your damage done, blah blah blah. Just because that's adding, like, because for me, I'm mainly doing arena, so that's just delaying time for the next arena. But yeah, I don't see how you can add things like that without it slowing your moving from fight to fight. So I do think that strikers will, and I don't know if now is a good time to be introducing something like that, honestly. The game has enough problems as is. Just introducing things that are probably going to be more problems. Yeah, I don't think it's really a good idea. How was gifting? It was pretty good. I opened a total of 46 greater gifting crystals. The 40 of them were opened during the stream. I got 6-star Kang and a 6-star Awakening gem, so that was pretty nice. Well, that was probably the biggest things in there. I got a bunch of 6-star shards. Of course, I got T2A because, that's like candy. But yeah, it was not too bad. How about yours, Bison? Regardless, they have clearly explained in some documentation that they have tested it and it is having complications affecting the champ attack values and working on the issues for the mastery presets. Yeah, I've said before, and I'm sticking to it. At least as long as when they introduce new things, how it usually goes, I do not want to see mastery presets, because I'm positive that when they introduce them, it's not going to work properly, and it has the possibility to affect everything. Like right now, the bugs are parry or dex, right? But what Parasite's saying is that it's affecting the attack values. So I could see things like that. I could see things like suicides end up doing wonky things, like you start healing up because of suicides, which would be great. So of course that would be fixed right away. But yeah, if they could say, hey, we're going to introduce the mastery presets as a beta test or something, we're going to implement it on live servers. It's going to be the way it's going to be for 2 weeks. It's going to be problematic. But within 2 weeks, it will be working properly, or a month, whatever time frame, I would be fine with it. But the thing is, they can't do that. And they have, when they introduce it, I really feel it's going to be far worse than what we've been dealing with from July. And yeah, and it's going to be hard to resolve it too. Kabam Wells told her, I feel they need to test content more before they roll it out, but they have no need to, right? They have no need to test it because we're their test bed. And fair enough, right? Because if you've got thousands of people playing the game, we are going to absolutely catch things much quicker than the 20 or 30 testing devices or people they may have. So, and I don't think that was ever intentional. I think what happened there was that over time, because like when I first started playing the game, so I've been playing for about 5.5, 6 years, there's very seldom that there were problems. But what I noticed was happening was there'd be problems, they would resolve it, but more and more problems were coming out lasting longer. And I think they realized, hey, we've got problems, but it's not affecting anything. As in, nobody is quitting the game because of it. Nobody is spending less money because of it. So why should we prioritize fixing those problems? Again, fair enough. And I think that's why we're kind of where we are right now. I would only want them to be released if it worked properly. They have enough money. We don't need more game designers. We need more programming engineers. Yeah. Have you watched the MCOC Rewind video? Is that the one that was like just before Christmas? Where they it was like Hercules, like the main character in it. If that's the one you're talking about, yes, I've seen it. But if it's something else, I don't think so. Okay, dokie. Well, that is it for me. The arenas are done. The side quest is done. Mission accomplished. All right. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.